Amy and I have known each other since high school, so 25 years.
Married 17 years?
Yeah.
17?
We're best friends. And I always knew I was going to marry her. So when you get into that moment where your wife and your best friend might no longer be in your life, your heart goes in your stomach.
The night before my event, I was not feeling well. I just felt a little nauseous, so I went to bed early.
Didn't think of anything big deal, and then Wednesday, everything happened.
Mom was brushing my hair, and she said that she felt like a pain in her chest, like her arm was sore.
I thought it was a panic attack because that's what everybody tells you a panic attack feels like.
My dad got a brown paper bag, and my mom was like, don't call 911.
I have no cardiac history, so I never thought it would be something heart-related.
There's that thing in your gut, your mind, that's just like, this isn't right, something's different here, and just said, I think we have to call 911. I don't remember being like panicky. Obviously I was concerned, and then you got the 3 kids. They saw her leave in an ambulance, and after they left, I took them to school. I told them it's nothing big, don't worry, and you'll see her when you get off the bus.
It was parent day, and when I went to school, I saw like all of my friends with all their parents, and I like just broke down.
I was just crying the whole day. I didn't know if that was the last time I saw her, or maybe she would be back. Here I am sitting in school, like, is my mom gonna be alive when I come home?
I was on my way to the hospital that they called, and they said, Mr. Cavalier, where are you? It was probably only 5 minutes from when they called to get to the hospital, but it was the longest 5 minutes. They closed the door, like, sit down, Mr. Cavalier. Your wife had a heart attack, and she went through cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They did CPR on her for 45 minutes. They don't normally do that. And we asked them when we went back, why'd you keep on doing CPR? And they said because she was young, healthy, and it didn't make sense.
They just said you shouldn't have been in here. There's no reason you should have been in that state. The emergency room doctor and the cardiologist that was on call that day, they immediately recognized that it was a SCAD, which stands for spontaneous coronary artery dissection. Mine had completely torn. I had a 100% occlusion. That 9 days was so traumatic for you and for the rest of the family.
You know, Amy's mom got him off the bus, just told him, like, Mom's still sick.
How hard that must have been for my mom. Like, her baby is lying in hospital dying, and she has to tell her grandkids.
She had wires upon wires all over her, and she just didn't look like herself.
When both of your parents are at the hospital and have no idea what's happening, it's really scary. Everything reminded me of her, and then I would realize that she was in the hospital.
Oh my God, Mom! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's like 7 o'clock, and my dad was supposed to come home around that time, and I saw him walk in the door, and then I saw she followed behind. We were just so shocked and surprised, and we didn't know.
Avery kept saying, oh my gosh, and she would not stop. And we were all crying. We all like went over to hug her.
And I look back and I'm like, how did I go through all that and like deal with that? And I just, one, I love her and I was gonna do anything for her. That meant I had to sleep on the floor or be there 24/7. I was gonna do it.
He did a really good job with like making sure we're okay and stuff, while also like trying to make sure he's okay.
And he had to focus on 3 kids while his wife was in the hospital.
The mental part of it, I think, is probably what took me the longest amount of time. It's 5 years and I still feel like a ticking time bomb. I'm still waiting for it to happen again. That's an awful way to live, but it's the reality. Ask any survivor, it's our reality. For me, teaming up with the American Heart Association was important because it gave me the opportunity to talk to other women and other moms, raise that awareness to let people know that heart disease truly does not discriminate. I was doing everything right, and it happened to me.
She's accomplished like everything.
She's a great mom.
I love her a lot.
She's definitely a superhero.
I say it often, I've got guardian angels in my life, but Mine are living and breathing still, and he's one of them. He's my best friend. He saved my life.